Okay, hello, this is Max, working on fall 2014, the final exam, question 2B. And it looks like for this, the question's asking for the 6-line program below. Fill in the 3 environment diagrams that would result after executing each pair of lines in order. You must use box and pointer diagrams to represent list values. You do not need to write the word list or write index numbers. Important, all 6 lines of code are executed in order. Line 3 is executed after line 2 and line 5 after line 4. Alright, so essentially what they mean by this is we need to make sure that, we're not forgetting, okay, well, cat doesn't exist anymore, so none of this stuff should error, really. Okay, cool. So let's just plow through it. Okay, so first thing is just testing, do we know how to use box and pointer diagrams? It's like, yeah, we're really good at that. Okay, so what does this look like? So this is pointing to a list that has 2 elements in it. The first element is a 1, the second element is a 2. This cat is pointing to a list that has 3 elements in it. I'm sorry, 2 elements in it again. Whoops. First element is this list, meow. It's pointing up to this list. And the second element is a new list, 4, 5. Now, it's really important that you actually draw these box and pointer diagrams. We see lots of students all the time who write, 1, 2, 4, 5. Don't do that. Make sure you learn box and pointer stuff. It's really not too bad. And yeah, okay, cool. And let me make sure that I don't embarrass myself for saying that. Okay, you don't need to write the word list or write index numbers. Okay, so fill in the environment diagrams that result to execute each pair of lines. So, alright, so now let's execute this set, and then we'll see how this changes, is what this is asking us to do. So, cat 0, 1. Okay, so cat 0 is this. Cat 1, okay, I'm sorry, cat 0 is this is cat 0, 1 is this 2 element, is equal to cat 1, 0, okay. So, I think what we'll do is I'll just sort of draw out the original thing and then I'll make changes to it right here. We get a 4 and a 5, and then we have our box that points to each of these lists. Okay, so cat 0 points to this. The first element, or index 1 of this, is right here, 2. And now we're setting this equal to cat 1, 0, which is 4. So this becomes 4. It's mutable, right? So we can totally do this. Okay. And now we're going to, and now we'll sort of, the second line is asking us to do cat. We know what cat is. Meow 0. We can just replace this with a 1. And so this is saying cat 1, 0, which is right here, this 4, is going to equal meow. Okay, so now we take this and we point to meow. Let's make this super clear what we're pointing to. We're pointing to this whole list, meow. Okay, and that's it. All right. Okay, now let's take a look at this last question right here. We have meow 0 is equal to cat pop 0. Okay, well first I'm going to draw out how we left okay, so we've got this. Now we say meow 0 is equal to cat pop 0. Okay, so cat pop 0 is so cat pop, remember, is pop is going to remove the element at index, whatever index you pass in, and is going to return it out. So it's going to remove it from the list and then return it out as a value. So here we're removing a pointer to meow. And now this is going to get replaced essentially with just meow. And so we have a new list that has a single element that points to meow. And now we have the first element of meow pointing back to that single element. Okay. All right. So that's what this first line does. Now the second line, cat.extend, cat 0, 1 onward, is saying, first let's evaluate our operands. Cat 0 is now this list right here. 1 onward is just a single list, is a list that has a single element 5. And so we're going to replace this with 5. And what extend does is it takes a list of items and it appends each of those items to the end of whatever list you're calling extend on. So here we're calling it on cat, and so we're going to add a single element 5 to cat. And so this is what our final environment diagram is going to look like. Okay, cool. So now let's answer some conceptual questions about that. Meow is cat 0. True or false? Meow is cat 0. That is clearly false. Cat 0 is this. Meow is this. Meow 0, 0 is cat 0, 0. So cat 0, 0 is, looks like whatever meow points to. So we think about it like this. Meow. Meow 0, 0 is, so this is meow. Meow 0 is this. Meow 0, 0 is going to be pointing back at meow. Meow is meow, and so this is true. Alright, so if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment on Piazza YouTube and we'll get them answered. Thanks for watching.